our meeting, Conservation Commission, it's November 12th, 2025. We usually begin with our minutes. I won't be able to vote on it since I wasn't here last time. And whenever you are finished, I'll take a motion.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of October 14th.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Hi, Philip Woodford.
Aye, Gabrielle McKenna.
I Sandra Cameron.
Okay, it's approved.
I've been.
For a whole file.
Joyce asked for pens.
Thank you.
My
Never.
So
Johanna
good.
had.
I was never
Fucking
a Boy
horse
Scout.
I have fun colors.
All right, current bills.
Have one bill. It's in the back.
Oh, you know what? I'll take a pen too, please. Because we'll need signing. Okay, could I have a motion to ratify payroll?
Make a motion to ratify payroll for weeks of October 5th through October 18th in the amount of $250.97.
Where do you see that?
And at the bottom of the agenda.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And October 19th through November 1st in the amount of $223.08.
All right. Second?
Hi, Sandra Cameron. Second motion.
All in favor?
Hi, Philip Woodford.
Aye, Gabrielle McKenna.
I Sandra Cameron.
Joyce Ihacker. What's Ben? What is this?
I don't know, people just buy me cat pens. Weird
Like a
trait.
cat pen
Weird
counterpart.
trait I have.
It's a cat pen?
Oh, it's a little cat.
Oh, it's like a little Japanese thing, like
Mhm.
anime.
Yes.
Oh,
It came
It actually-
it came in a whole kit with,
for those who
Paper
wanna
clips.
see, here's a cat.
if you want it, it comes in a kit with paper clips and cat post-it notes
Oh.
and cat stickers.
Nice.
So, sure, my hands, I don't know.
Sign anywhere. And then pass it to Corinne. Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, so can I have a motion to pay Valentini Land Care?
Make a motion to pay Valentini Land Care in the amount of $416.
seconded.
Okay, all in favor?
Hi, Philip Woodford.
Aye, Gabrielle McKenna.
I Sandra Cameron.
Joyce Ihacker. Did we get any forest cutting plans? And put your hand on there. Oh, we did it? Wow. All right, Hawkson, Devil Lane, Gene Roble. It's already approved. Okay, so they just got an extension on their plan. Bill Tuttle, we did that, they got an extension, okay. There's nothing, we've already seen this. Okay.
That's the budget.
The budget. I'm gonna give that back to you. Can I keep this budget?
Yes.
Is your guy coming?
Yeah, he was in Sturbridge when I was on 67.
Do you want us to wait a couple more minutes before we open the hearing?
Yeah, I mean, a couple more.
Okay.
Or-
I'm happy to do. Okay, so there are, on our last meeting, somebody submitted a request for a certificate of compliance. And Corinne, I don't know if you received emails from them, the certificate
There
of
was
compliance,
one
but he said then
email?
he called.
Yep, here's the
Oh.
information I have on him.
But he did send an email, so anyway, we really do need to be, by the time it got to me, they had already closed on the house. So there is no, and then, the attorney's not gonna call me back, I mean, that is what it is, it's not gonna end the story, but we really do need,
He knew that we were not gonna be able to review it until the meeting. Because I did talk to him.
right, but then nothing happened after.
This isn't for Carl Street, this is for.
No, this is for a certificate of compliance, and I think it was on, it was on Whiskey Hill.
Ware Road, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we talked about that, it was for orders that were like 30 years old.
And we're gonna have those, but we really should go and look at it and just see,
Alright,
You know.
I think there's like hay bales and erosion control for when they put it in the driveway.
right,
Yeah.
oh, okay, all right, so that's, I wasn't really entirely sure what it was, but,
Yeah, it was something for construction from a very long time ago.
right.
Clearly long past our,
Well, I mean, ultimately, somebody could just like have done this work and then, I mean, ideally what should happen is that we get a phone call or an email, the document requesting, there's a form that is a request for a certificate of compliance. We go ask Corinne to dig up the file, and then we arrange a time to visit the site with whoever owns the property, and then we go and visit. And just, make sure that everything is in order, even if it's an ancient one, just to close it out, get eyes on it, and then we can sign it. We vote on it, one of us can actually sign it, and then all of us can vote on it later. And that's kind of it. So the next time we get one in, I'm gonna give it to one of you new ladies, and then you can run with it, and then do the setup and arrangement of it, and then I'll go with you,
Okay.
or Philip.
Okay.
Sure, okay, cool.
Perfect.
Okay, so I think we're ready now to open the public hearing for lot G3, Cronin Road. And we have Mr. Burkett here, and Glenn. See, you have, thank you, I appreciate the changes that you made.
Oh, what you guys think about it?
Yeah. The black dots are the stones.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I thought so, I just wanted to make sure. From where? Who's doing this than the well,
36,
without the well.
36.11, for wetland flag 2B.
Yes, okay. And then, how close is the well?
Well, again, we were working on that 100-foot,
Mm-hmm.
and the guidelines that are given to J. Dubois on not being right on the road and some other particulars.
Yeah, no, it's fine, I'm just curious.
I'm
One
coming up
inch
with
is
it.
20 feet.
I got you. So the well itself, precisely 20. 1 inch was 20 on the plan, it's 1 inch.
Yeah,
And
okay,
we-
so I have it as 20, maybe like 21, 22 feet,
Sure.
okay.
Thank you. Might I say when you get ready?
There is that line on the form that we have to fill out, the closest point of work.
Sure,
So-
thank you very much. We did move this, if I could, through the chairwoman, thank you. We did move the slurry pit so that the truck, it can, when we talked to Mr. Paquette, it can back paralleling Cronin Road to the well. We moved the slurry pit slightly in a western direction so that we can have the pit below the truck, not alter the tree roots of the red maple, there's a red maple in there and a sugar maple. And then we're gonna restore that area where the slurry pit is, as I wrote up in the letter. Take out that,
Oh, I
the slurry
see.
out of it,
Yeah.
backfill it, then put loam on it, then plant it. We have a planting scheme for that area. And then we put boulders in front because we're not gonna go back into that area, so that 36.11 will stay intact. We didn't put any trees on top of the well line, clearly it's a bushes, so we
Right.
don't wanna undermine that system, the line. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate, saving the trees, keeping the shade on the stream. What were you calling it? The highly intermittent stream?
Well, we've been there multiple times. We went back just last week, and we did note that it just begins just on the other side of the road. It comes out of the hill, up gradient, and most of the time, as in the picture I showed you, it's dry. I know we're in a drought still, but
We're in a drought
we've
still.
been, we were there in November of '24. We went multiple times, and then we just investigated where it came from, just for this project, to see if there was any wetland systems, any ponding or vegetated wetlands upstream that mammals might access up into as a corridor through there. And we found that it was just discharging from, mostly runoff from that steeper hill is what it is.
Okay, so it's not coming from a pond or a body of water? Yeah.
No ponding area, no vegetated wetland, BVW, swamp area.
Okay. Do you have comments, questions about?
My comments are, I appreciate the continuation of this. Thank you for narrative, kind of, laying everything out and talking about it, doing everything you can to minimize impacts. I appreciate the final plan without a Sharpie
Yeah.
line drawn on it.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then this, was moved, this line right here. Cause the iteration, I didn't go to the last meeting, but the iteration that I had seen before, this line right here was more over here, because you had a turnaround over here, so that.
Originally, we were coming in down through with
Yeah,
the
we're on this
driveway.
table.
Oh, right,
And
yeah,
coming in, so he moved everything in front to get that out of this zone.
right, and then the second iteration was the turnaround that was here.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, we
That
got
dog-
that.
And then that was, this line ended up being so much closer here,
Sure.
everything was, okay.
So we went through a couple of those.
You did a couple of
Driveway,
iterations.
fix the driveway.
I appreciate the changes, you eked out as much as you could from this.
Appreciate it.
Do you have any questions, concerns? All right,
I'm happy with what they're gonna be doing to replant
yes,
witch hazel, the woodberry and conservation seed. And saving the trees is important, so I'm happy, that's my wheelhouse
They're
right
nice
there.
trees,
Yes,
30-inch plus or minus,
very nice.
DVH.
yes, okay. Could I have a motion to close the hearing?
Make a motion to close the hearing for lot G3.
Second.
Yes, making a motion, you second, all in favor?
Hi, Sandra Cameron.
I, Philip Woodford.
I, Gabrielle McKenna.
Aye, Joyce Hocker.
Thank you, Warren Commissioner, for your time. Thank you for all the comments, so that we did get it the best we could with this lot. Thank you, Ken.
We appreciate that.
We appreciate you. We'll give you time. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you handle the board?
Yeah.
All right, so the next thing that we have to do is make a decision, you know, on this. So closing the hearing is only part of the process.
Okay.
Then there is, so we're good with the project. I'm not gonna go quite through this. We'll do it after we come up with our special conditions. But we have to issue a permit, so we are either going to approve or deny the permit based on the findings. And based on the approval, we would come up with special conditions. We would choose from this and then add any additional that we feel would be necessary. So when we issue a permit, I'm going to note this document, the plan, the recent update that they sent, documents, the narrative that Glenn sent, the original notice of intent, filing that, because that has information. And I would note that they are going to be working as close as 20 feet. But the next closest is, but that's really mostly temporary. You know, once the well is in, it's going to be seeded in grass, and then they're able to put vegetation up. And then the next closest distance is 36 feet. And they're going to put stones on. So I would highlight that in the special conditions under the work description on the top, just so whoever gets to look at this in the future to issue a certificate of compliance can see that the document has everything that you're gonna be looking for when you do a site visit. That's kind of the skinny of it. So, I think that we vote and then we vote to approve or deny, and then we move forward with the conditions. So can I have a motion to, approve or deny the hearing? How do you vote?
I approve.
Do you need a motion first?
Oh, let's do this and then make a motion to, would you like to approve or deny?
I approve.
I also.
Okay, I will approve too, so can I have a motion to approve?
I say a motion to approve.
The project on, which
G,
one is-
lot G,
Lot G3, Cronin Road.
yes.
I second.
All in favor?
I, Sandra Cameron.
I, Philip Woodford.
I, Gabrielle.
Joyce Hocker. So the form, we have to put our signatures on this. You don't have do you have a signature page with our names on it? No, okay.
Don't worry, we'll have that next time. I didn't even notice it.
You usually do. I'm gonna pass that along.
So, we do these special conditions.
Yeah?
What if they don't comply?
So usually if they don't comply with the special conditions, then we can, issue,
I just.
sorry, I'm really tired, cease and desist. And we can't necessarily fine them, but we can pull a DEP. There's a number of things that we do, that we can do. We don't run into problems, mostly, we don't run into problems with people not complying. Worst case, it's a civil suit and we bring them to court. But, you know, people don't want their project messed. That means they would have to stop working on their project until it was resolved with the court. Nobody wants to do that. So there could be things, like the most that we see, with few exceptions, I've been doing this for 20 years, so I've seen some funny things, but mostly people are good about complying, and the only thing that's really sometimes a problem is that they get a little sloppy about their erosion control, and, you know, the silt fence needs to be taken better care of. So, right?
Yeah,
There's-
once they go through the hassle of, you know, doing these plans, coming through,
Mm.
you know, hashing it out with us, people typically follow through. That's, the work is in getting to this point, you know, getting the approval.
And then what happens is that somebody else builds this, right? So Justin's the one who's building it, and he doesn't wanna, nobody wants the hassle of doing it. So they usually do the right thing. And we can go and look at the site while they're building it if we choose to, or we can go afterwards. But right now, the only thing that we're worried about is that, you know, they're not cutting down too many trees, and that the stream is shaded.
Have you, made a determination of what to do about maybe putting in some bylaws so we won't have this gray area?
Yes, we can do that, and maybe we should start doing that in January. Or what we can do, I'm working right now on the town's stormwater bylaws. It's very exciting. I'm just taking, the town of Boylston
Yeah.
bylaw and going through and changing it for us.
Yeah.
As much as I can,
Well,
and
that's a
then
good template.
they have a decent template, and then, we're hiring, a peer reviewer to go through the technical portions of it, so the technical portions are, right, there's a lot more than, I'm not the person to do that. I know up to a certain point, but I just wanna make sure that it's what we would need, so. We can start doing this in January if you are up for it,
Sure.
okay? Very exciting.
I just think that it would have been a lot easier, you know, a lot less contentious if we had that.
It would, but I have to say, how often do things get, well, okay, never mind. With just a homeowner, like of somebody building a home,
Very rarely.
very
If it's just a
rarely,
single family home, very rarely.
very rarely. It does get a little contentious oftentimes when there's a corporate project where they wanna just jam it through and they think that we fell off the turnip truck.
Yeah.
So that ends up being a problem because we didn't fall off the turnip truck and we have to offer a little pushback on that.
At least not head first.
Right, exactly. I jumped off the turnip truck. Yeah, okay, so the special conditions for this project. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you wanna read them on your own? like, just go through page 1.
We're going through to decide which ones apply.
Right.
Not all of them are going to be applicable, so if you see something that you don't think should apply to this project, you go put an X next to it or circle it, and we can
Okay.
come back to it.
There's a lot on here that's for large projects.
Well, most of them, I didn't fully, the legalese is a little bumpy, it's like reading Shakespeare. And so somebody explains it to me, once they explain it, I can understand Shakespeare. But there was some that I did understand, so I have a question when you're done.
Huh. Oh, I see. Okay. What do you got? 1 through 5?
Yeah, I'm fine with those.
Yeah? What about 6 through 11?
7. 1 month prior to commencement of earthmoving.
Okay.
We know when he's gonna wanna start, I'm guessing he's gonna wanna start.
No, we're not gonna do, we did 1 month because I think the last time we did 1 month is for a really large project that we needed to do homework on, like they needed to do work, so, 1 week or 72 hours?
Either, 72 hours is fine. I
Yeah.
think he's gonna wanna get started immediately.
Yeah. 72 hours, I'm gonna get rid of A through D, we don't need any of that. I would merge 7 and 8. Or just leave 8, arrange for an inspection of erosion control measures,
Just leave it.
yeah. 9, 10, and 11,
Fine with those.
good. What about 12 through 17?
Is he hiring an LEC?
Nope,
No, I didn't think so. So 15, 16, and 17.
15, 16, and 17. I even have 14A, just the A part,
Yeah.
I got rid of that, and then 12, I got rid of 2, because we already have a statement in there for them to have us verify their erosion control,
Okay. Sure.
but this was a little more, for a large site.
So which ones did you get rid of on 12?
All of it,
So you're keeping 13 though, right?
yes, we keep 13, we keep 14,
But not 14A.
No.
not 14A, yeah.
Okay, so 12.
Because number 8 really covers the same thing that number 12 does, so we just, yeah, okay. Number 18?
Yeah, that's fine.
keeping. 19, 20, and 21.
Yep.
22, 23, what are we gonna say for,
Yeah, anything that has the 50, 7,500, most of this project is within.
That was my,
Right.
yeah, that's what I, how you gonna do that?
algebra, oh, what does it say? All debris, fill, excavated material, and construction material shall be stockpiled at least 50 feet. I mean, they could keep it from resource areas, and the plan, must be stabilized to prevent, must be utilized around all stockpiles. What do we say, 50 feet for that?
50 feet looks good. That puts them kind of outside of that area of concern.
Yeah.
So it's over closer to where their driveway will be. So they can stockpile stuff on the driveway / front yard.
Yeah, absolutely. Material buried or disposed of, 50 feet again?
Yep.
I mean, yeah. Equipment for fuel storage and refueling shall be located greater than,
Again,
Honest-
that one's tough. 100 feet puts them just kind of in this little patch. So if they're trying to use this as their track pad, I don't know if you want to say 75 feet, but kind of puts them somewhere over here
or on the street.
or on the street.
If they're on the street, do they have to hire traffic control?
Well, just for like fueling.
No, and the chances are they gonna be yeah, it depends on what they need.
The excavators, depends on how
Yeah.
they're using excavators and bulldozers.
Well, we'll say 75 feet and see what. Servicing of equipment off-site, unless they really need to do it, 75 feet, okay. So 26. Yeah, we're just gonna keep that. 27.
There is no wetland crossing?
No, so we're just gonna nix that one.
Yeah.
No dumpsters, 50 feet.
50 feet.
29,
There's no blasting.
we're getting rid of. 30, we'll get rid of. 31.
Do we need a progress report twice a month?
No, that's really for somebody with the SWIP and
Yeah.
the large projects. All exposed soil, finished grade surfaces shall immediately be landscaped and stabilized. That's fine.
Yeah, not that one.
And construction, 33, 34, 35, 36.
I kept them all.
I got rid of 36,
36.
because we don't have a licensed erosion,
Okay, yeah.
and they don't have any stormwater anyway.
Right.
37, I would move this to permanent.
Okay.
Stay, 38 is good. 39 and 40,
That was good.
all replication is not relevant.
Yeah, they're not doing any replication.
Stormwater management is not relevant,
That's a good reason.
so permanent. I would move 37 to that spot, and then 53,
53 is good.
100 feet.
Well, 53 is a concern, because 100 feet, that means they're not gonna, if you keep 100 feet, they're not gonna essentially be able to fertilize their lot. This is, and no herbicides, pesticides, fertilizer, chemical. That's why part of the reason I'm on here. Roundup. My husband died from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma linked to Roundup.
Right.
We got a settlement. It's proven. I'm concerned that the homeowners, if they put down any chemicals, it goes into the wetlands.
Right, which is why we have this.
Do they even know this?
Well, it is, this is a permanent lien on the property, so this information will always be attached to the property.
Okay, I think.
I mean, that is the most that we can do, we can, you know, without like knocking on their door and saying, hey, what we have is, you aren't allowed to do
Yeah,
this.
this is really bad stuff. So about 100 feet, that brings it, like, I'm looking at the scale, 100 feet.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's most of their yard. It's entirely everything, really, except by their, septic.
right,
Honestly, they're not gonna wanna be putting pesticides by their well anyway, so. You never know.
you never know. I mean,
So 53, we'll keep it as is with 100 feet. 55, we don't have detention basins,
Yeah, I struck the rest of them.
yes. All right, so 53, and then we move 37, okay. Corinne, do you have the signature page for this? Do I have it?
This one?
Nope.
yeah, I just think
This-
about how many dogs I lost.
Oh,
to
did I
pesticides
forget
and
that?
fertilizers and
Yep, that's the one that I forgot, the signature.
Was your husband, did he do it occupationally?
Let me look to see if I might have one, Corinne.
Here on
That's the
top.
one that I forgot.
Anytime you pick up the ball.
More signature
I used to spray Roundup
orders.
occupationally, I would get covered in it, absolutely dripping with it.
Really?
Very bad.
Yeah, I did it for 3 years and I decided it's time to move on from this.
Yeah, it's very bad. It had to keep, you know, he had it for a long time. He used to keep, you know, just spray it around the property where we camped, you know. He used to spray it at his daughter's house. I mean, just blow back, but, and also pesticides and, you know, pushing it, the blowback.
Yeah.
Fertilizers, pesticides, all those synthetic chemicals. And we kept losing these dogs to, one had a serpentina tumor, another had bladder cancer. And then another one got,
Nope.
some kind of, the lab got, we lost our 11, she had cancer in her spleen. And it's awful.
Yeah, we watch everything,
Yeah.
even the kind of salt we use for the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
We watch
Oh,
that.
he was, yeah, he learned, but you don't think that, you have to be really careful, so. 3 years you were spraying it occupationally.
Yes, yeah, using it
Well,
all summer long.
so
Well, because they advertise it as being so good.
they still,
You know?
they're still allowed to
How many
advertise it,
people?
they're still allowed to sell it.
Is it a different formula though?
But-
Somebody said the formula was changed.
I just know,
Glyphosate is glyphosate.
yeah, I just know that they're still allowed to.
Right.
That was the settlement, they pay up, but they still can sell it. It's very sad.
That's
All right.
crazy.
Private water supply, groundwater supply.
Yeah, and you have to, you know, you're still young. You have to keep abreast of that, you have to get tested.
Yeah, I've never spoken to a doctor about being tested or anything, but I have heard, you know, over the past few years, there's been a lot of talk about non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in particular,
Yeah.
being linked to glyphosate, so definitely something I think about.
Yeah.
My boss was always like, it's fine, it's everywhere. And it is everywhere, but
Here, well, go ahead and drink it. It's fine, it's everywhere. It is, unfortunately, it is everywhere.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
order
I
of conditions will expire on,
heard that makes the.
what do you
bond-
usually do,
It's
the
three-
date that we sign
I
it,
think
right?
it's 3 years from the date we sign.
So 11, all right.
28.
Oh, and then the DEP file number.
Which I have all
You
that.
have on that
I have all
already.
that.
the work is not subject to stormwater standards. No to that.
So this is basically with the rest.
Yeah, just almost. Project location, please verify the order conditions for project okay. Worcester County. Okay. And that's their transfer form, okay. We voted, and we voted to accept. We did the minutes. Corinne, I'm gonna give you that. I am gonna give you, I'm gonna take this with me and the plans.
So we do need a.
I'm gonna
signature
give you,
for that. So,
Corinne, I'm gonna give this to you. This is Ware Road. We should still,
Oh, we got an issue for certificate?
we're not gonna issue. We're gonna find out who the owner is, and then we're gonna, but we need permission to get on the property, and there's a new
Okay.
homeowner. And right now, we don't have access until the
The new,
assessor map is updated. So
Okay.
can you keep that in a tickler file?
yep. So we're not doing anything with the attorney?
I called, he's done with his job, because they actually sold it before they even reached out to us. So, it's fine.
Now, as far as the signature page for the orders of conditions,
Oh, right, so we do have one more page to sign.
so can I get that, like, drop it to your house, you can sign it? And whoever else?
Yes,
If I have to drive around and get signatures, that's not a big deal.
I can, how do you guys feel, I can leave it on my porch like I do? I have a,
That's fine.
Is that easier for you?
I live on Burbank Avenue. I have a big porch. I'll send you my address,
Okay,
so
yeah,
I
that's
don't
fine.
have to announce it.
Of course,
And
yeah,
then,
whatever, yeah. I'm flexible.
I'll
I'm gonna
just.
say I'll be in Brookfield next week and stuff at the desk.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But no, I can do either, I'll go anywhere.
All right, so that is fine. This goes that, this, special conditions, I'll do up the special conditions and send them to you.
Okay, and I'll get this other one done.
Which today's Wednesday. I might not get to it for a couple of days,
That's
because
okay.
I have family visiting,
All right.
Emmett's graduating, all this stuff.
No, I can get that done.
So what else do we have on our agenda?
Carl Street.
Yeah.
Oh, right, we have to open that hearing. Oh, like that. I'm going to open the public hearing for Carl Street. It's a Jim Fountain project. He, is not here, and we're going to continue the hearing because they are making changes. There was some things that he needed to do, that he didn't have, so he wasn't able to get a file number. So we're just gonna continue it until our next meeting, and,
December 10th.
which is December 10th. And he should have everything to us, in a couple of weeks, so we have enough time to do a site visit.
Yeah.
Can I have a motion to continue the Carl Street project to December 10th?
Motion to continue the Carl Street project until December 10th.
Second,
All in favor?
I see.
I, Philip Woodford.
I got down,
Aye, Joyce, aye. That's great. Is there anything, thank you for the Carl Street, oh, turn it on. Any old business, new business? Corinne? Anything?
Nothing else.
So can I ask you also, this is something I'd like you to start, if you haven't been doing it already. A spreadsheet, a document, however you wanna do it.
Okay.
Whenever we issue a notice of intent,
You mean the notice of conditions?
yeah,
Okay.
oh, sorry,
So
yeah,
issue-
my, oh my
Yeah, that's it.
gosh. I want you to set up a tickler, so 2 years after we issue a permit,
To check on it?
to check on it, to see if they're done, so we can just go get the, we should have been doing that a million years ago. Certificate of compliance,
So at the 2-year point.
yeah, and
Because they'll
honestly,
still have another year on it at that point.
yeah, but likely they're
Check on it.
finished.
Yeah, okay,
Either they didn't start on it just to see where they're at.
okay.
I mean, there's a lot of them that just won't finish. We could wait 3 years, but 2 years is fine,
All right. So we can follow up.
yeah.
Okay.
And so anything that we issued for the past couple of years,
Yep.
would you look up
Mm-hmm.
and put that on the list, and then we can start checking up on them?
Yep, okay.
Fabulous. Next meeting is December 10th. Anything else?
No?
All right, can I have a motion? Let's call it.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
I'm Sandra King.
Philip Woodward.
Gabrielle McKenna.
I was aye.